Alright, welcome back to another video. Today I'm gonna do a little case study video where I'm just gonna break down how my mentor, his name's Trey Cockrum, how he basically leverages his personal brand on Instagram. He's got about 10,000 followers, just hit that recently, and he's pulling in about 150 to 200k per month with ease. And I really just want to break down how he's able to do this and why it's just become so successful and why it's grown to such a large following. If you're serious, if you want to get similar results, or you just want to, get started putting yourself out there, posting content as yourself, as your face, as the face of your business, and you see the opportunity, book a call down below. It's going to be in the comments, it's going to be in the description, where we can schedule some one-on-one time together and just see where you're at, see where you want to get to, and see if you're a good fit for what I do. Feel free to DM me on Instagram at @theMattJacob if you're more comfortable doing that and you want to see more behind the scenes content. So anyway, enough promo, I'm just going to get straight into it. So I'd say the biggest part about all this is he's leveraging his story. This is literally the backbone of a personal brand. Is what is your story? Who are you? Why should I care? And where did you come from? Why should I relate to you? So that's why you need a solid story. And when I say solid story, it doesn't have to be a cool, you lived in the Hollywood Hills since you were 5 and you're driving around in Lambos. It just has to be relatable. Like, I have to be able to relate to your story in some way, shape, or form. In some cases, I'd rather have a story where I was like dead broke and then work my way up. That's why movies like Batman is just so good. That's why they sell out, is because the story's there, and it's exciting. He didn't start off being this multi-billionaire. No, he was at the bottom and he worked his way up. So his story, I'll go into it. He's very raw and vulnerable about it, and for good reason. He used to be a wedding photographer. Basically one day, his parents were actually quite well off, like middle upper class, so nothing really had to be worried about finance, until while he was doing wedding photography, he had a house fire. So he lost his gear in the process and basically had to restart from scratch. Like, he had to figure this all out, and he was only a teenager when this happened. This was like the first big piece of trauma that he went through. He felt the need to step up, and essentially he started putting himself out there online and in Facebook groups, and people wanted help from him on how to become a wedding photographer and how to become a good one. So we started helping people, and then he started offering like one-to-one mentorship, and he started making a good amount of money. More and more people were coming to him. They needed his help, and he decided to make a course. And then he launched that course, did very well. And then he moved on to, people were asking him, I think, how do you make a course like yours, Trey? How do you make it? How do you do it? So then the demand was there on how to make an online course. And then you can probably see where this is going, right? People were paying him. Now he's making a good amount of money. He went into the SMMA niche for a brief period, got success with that as well. And then he moved on into running a consulting business, a coaching consulting business, just gone on to become very successful. Now, do you see how the events just play out very smoothly? I want you to do the same thing. I want you to really sit down, either tonight or right now. I want you to figure out what your story is. Be willing to open up about this, because as I said, only good happens from being vulnerable and opening up. Doesn't mean you have to cry about it, but you just have to share the details and almost put your audience in your shoes of like where you once were. So I've got my own version of that. Feel free to do the same sort of exercise. And what it does is, all you have to do is watch a couple of his videos and you feel like you know him already. Even though you've probably never met him, you feel like you know him and you feel like you're good buddies. So that's the power of leveraging your story and being raw and vulnerable about it. So the second thing that he's been doing to get to his 10k followers and multiple six-figure months. So he had another platform for building trust, and I know what you're gonna say, but I thought this is a video about Instagram growth and personal branding on Instagram. That's true, but from what I've seen over the years, and when I've, not just Trey, my mentor, just other people who have gone on to become successful, they have another medium of content. And usually it's some sort of long form or trust builder. So that could be this YouTube channel, that could be you running a podcast, that could be whatever it is. They have another medium or a more searchable platform where people can search up for their name more easily, or find their content more easily. And then what they can do from there is shout out their Instagram account, and then that's another way of getting more followers. So in my opinion, I've been on and off about it, but in my opinion, I think it benefits you if you have another, source of content coming out. So YouTube, podcast, a blog, and that acts as a sort of top of funnel where you're reaching a bunch of people, and then it goes down into middle of funnel and bottom of funnel where you're slowly filtering out the rest of the people who don't appreciate or just won't go down the sales process or the funnel process. So acts as a little top of funnel. That's what I'm doing with YouTube. And in his example, he's been doing YouTube for like 5 years now, so he's pretty much a veteran at it. He's very comfortable on camera. So whatever you're good at, so if you're good at speaking, maybe the podcast is the way to go. If you've been building YouTube or building that platform for so long, you're no doubt you're going to get a large audience, and no doubt what's going to happen is they're going to become curious and search up your name on Instagram, and then give you a follow, and then follow your journey from there. And I use Instagram as well, but I'm just going to use it as a middle of funnel or bottom of funnel tool by now, where I just build more trust here and there. So first thing, story. Second thing, have another medium of content. And the third thing that he's done is you need something tangible. You need a rock solid offer, you need a North Star, and you need amazing results. So what I mean by that is it's all good trying to get these followers, it's all good trying to build your little tribe, your audience, but what is their next step? So for you, maybe you have a coaching program, maybe you have a consulting program, maybe you have a mastermind. Whatever your offer is, or if you're selling products, a clothing brand, they need to know that next step so that there's no confusion in the process, and you're getting money in your pocket. So in his case, he's got a program. It's called Consulting Blueprint. Helps other coaches and consultants scale. And essentially, why I'm saying this is because it's a rock solid offer. Not only is he getting the audience, but he can also, he can back up his words. And how he backs up his words is by getting amazing client results. So that's what you need to do for you as well if you want to see success with your personal brand on Instagram. And you need a North Star, and what I mean by that is a purpose. So why are you doing this in the first place? And people need to see that and be able to appreciate that, and you have to make it clear through your content. So yeah, that's pretty much it. He has a coaching consulting program. He didn't tell me to make this video or promote it. Because I want to make this video. It's a little nice case study, right? And he doesn't shy away from promoting it. See, a mistake that I see a lot of personal brands make or influencers make is they're shy about promoting themselves. So you don't want to do that. You want to set your intentions clear from the start. Make it known that you're selling something valuable, and just don't shy away from it. If they don't like it, then they can walk out. And yeah, that's it for the video. I hope that was helpful. I genuinely hope you got some insight on what sort of steps you have to take next for your personal brand. And again, if you're still confused, if you have taken the courses, and if you've just gone through all the help that you think you need but haven't gotten the results, it doesn't hurt to book in a call. In the description, it's going to be in the pinned comment. Just book in a call. We'll speak one-on-one, and we'll see if you're a good fit. But that's it for me. Also, follow me on Instagram at @TheMattJacob. And if you got any value from this video, if you walked away knowing a bit more on how to grow or how to monetize even, and maybe this inspired you, you want to reach levels where Trey is, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know, and subscribe. That's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.